Hey guys, happy Saturday. It's episode 225. Welcome back to the show. Hi. Happy Saturday. Q&A number 27. Let's get into it. Hi, it's Jacqueline. Coming to you live from sunny San Diego. It's the Jacqueline Monroe Show. Holy shit. I'm feeling awkward today. I don't know how to explain my energy. I just feel off and I feel like I'm in a funk. I feel like I'm going to trip up on my words today, but I'm going to muscle through this, answer your questions. And actually, I'm not going to answer your questions. I'm going to answer an OG 50 questions tag from YouTube from like 2009. Because you know what? This is gonna sound selfish and I don't give a fuck about my audience and I don't care about you, but like the same 8 people ask me the same types of questions every week, and they go like this: Are you gonna go back to Burnett? Can I wife you? What's your favorite kind of cheese? When are you coming to LA? When are you going to have guests on the podcast? Like the same fucking question. This sounds so insane. Like I should care about my audience. I should answer their questions. I'll just say this: Romano cheese. No guests yet. I don't plan on going to LA anytime soon. So anyways, I just thought like instead of boring you with these boring ass questions, I'm going to bore you with different boring ass questions from like 2009 because I remembered. Sorry, I'm just again, something's off today. Just I get a pass. Something's off. I don't know what it is, but you know when you feel weird. I'm sober. I'm hydrated. I just drink a liquid IV. You know what it is? I know I'm anxious because of this goddamn Jake Paul fight tonight, the Jake Paul Ben Askren fight, and I just want to watch that. And I feel like I have shit to do before then, including this podcast, and I don't know. I've spent money on it. And so I'm like, I don't want to fucking, what was it, like $50 to watch it? Yeah. So I'm just trying to like bust this out, honestly. And I'm sorry. That's just the plan today. So here we go. Jimmy's playing with a water bottle. It's his new favorite toy. If you hear that in the background, it's, he's playing with, yeah, my little Crystal Geyser sparkling water. Okay. So this might be boring. Like, these are honestly not exciting questions. Like, first question is, were you named after anyone? Yes, Jacqueline Kennedy. Like, these are going to be surface level, basic bitch boring questions, but I'm going to try to have fun with it. These are questions, a lot of them I haven't answered before, so okay, Jacqueline, instead of explaining what you're going to do, just fucking do it. All right, today's episode is about... I like to cut to the chase on Saturdays when I do the Q&A, but today I'm failing. Okay, first question. Were you named after anyone? Yes, I was named after Jacqueline Kennedy. And I don't know if I've told the story before, but my mom was super pregnant with me. And she was down in Seattle for some reason. And this was at the time when Jacqueline Kennedy was dying of cancer. And on one of the newspapers she saw, on like a newsstand, it said Jacqueline in big letters, and she's like, that's gonna be her name, instead of, I think my name was gonna be like Roxanne, or no, Raquel. It was like an R name. I don't know, kind of like a rock star name. I think she wanted to call me Rocky. Yeah. So I went from that to Jacqueline after she saw the newspaper, and I don't know, that's my name. I don't think much about my name, but I do get questions a lot about like, are you related to Marilyn Monroe? Like I get that a lot, or just the whole like, is your name real thing, which I don't understand. I don't understand why my name wouldn't be real. I think it's a very like 60s name. I mean, literally I have like the Jacqueline Kennedy first name and then Marilyn Monroe last name. So I get how, I don't know, whatever. That's where I got my name. Now you know. Next question. What is your favorite lunch meat? This is actually a fun question. What's your favorite lunch meat? Okay. I'm not really a big ham person. I don't like ham's not my jam. I like I love a roast beef, Swiss situation. Um I love oh my fuck. Pastrami. Pastrami. I mean, turkey's great. Don't get me wrong. A smoked turkey, a roasted turkey with some like provolone cheese on a sandwich, a lot of, like a good sourdough bread, whatever. Like a basic turkey sandwich can't be beat. That's amazing. That's great. But if I had to pick my favorite lunch meat, like, dude, corned beef, bitch. Is that pastrami? Is it the same thing? That's so good. Same with roast beef. It's all good. I don't know. What is corned beef? What's pastrami? Dude, I want a Reuben right now. It's like my mom's favorite sandwich. Pastrami is a Romanian variant of the Turkish pasterma, usually made from beef brisket. Hell yeah. Okay, so I saw brisket. I got excited. So I'd rather have a barbecue sandwich of some kind, like a pulled pork situation, over any kind of lunch meat. Okay, throw barbecue in my mouth at all times, every fucking day. That's all I want to eat. Meat candy. That's what that is. Barbecue, like if you have really good barbecue, it's like I'm like, I don't want fucking Skittles. I don't want chocolate. I don't want any of that or cookies or cake. It's like the meat it's fucking candy. It's so good. So anyways, pastrami is usually made from beef brisket. The raw meat is brined, partially dried, seasoned with herbs and spices, then smoked and steamed. We love a pastrami here on the Jacqueline Monroe Show. I gotta go. Excuse me for doing that. Hey Jim, I think that's gonna pick up on the microphone if you keep swatting your water bottle. Yeah. Okay. Now he's gonna come bite my wrist. Great. Anyways. It says that pastrami is beef navel, beef belly button. So I like beef belly button. Is that what that is? What are the differences between corned beef, pastrami, and Montreal smoked meat? Dude, okay. Who wants to be my boyfriend and go to that New York deli where they have those giant ass pastrami sandwiches? Like, who wants to do that? Hit me up. My DMs are open. I want to do like a New York City food fuck fest, food fucking tour. What are they called? I just like, that's my bucket list thing or whatever. One of my bucket list things is a food trip to New York. Like I'm just there to eat. That's it. Eat and fuck. All right, moving on. So wait, what was I going to read? Corned beef. Oh, the difference between corned beef, pastrami, and We're learning shit today. This is an educational Q&A. Yeah, corned beef is Irish. Okay, pastrami is Romanian. Anyways, there's literally like a fucking 15-paragraph essay on this foodandwine.com website about the differences. I don't have time for this shit. Let's do another question. Next question. Do you like your handwriting? God, again, I know this is like this is kind of a boring question, Q&A. I mean, I like it for me. I like my handwriting for me. Like, I feel like it fits me because it shows that, like, if you saw my handwriting, you'd be like, that is definitely a feminine woman who is smart. Like, this is a girl's handwriting. I don't know why it's important for me to come across as a fucking feminine woman. Feminine girl, why the fuck? Because it's like cute. Okay, I have girly handwriting, but it's also shitty at the same time because that shows that that my brain works faster than my hand and I'm intelligent, which is also important to me, that I am not a dumb blonde. Because now that I'm blonde, I don't want to be why do I give a fuck? Who cares about brains? It's all about the beauty, not the brains. Let's be honest. He's chewing my flip-flop. Jimmy? I've had those Tommy Hilfiger flip-flops since I worked at Tommy Hilfiger. He's not gonna ruin these right now. I gotta move the laptop and walk over here. Jim, let's get some salmon treats. We're gonna eat salmon instead of the shoe. Yeah, he's put poke some holes in the bottom of this. Damn it, I'm doing this one-handed. I gotta set the laptop down on the ground to do two hands. I'm opening his jaw. This is live on the podcast, parenting my child. There we go. Okay, Jim, now we're gonna get the salmon. I got him these salmon treats because he hasn't had salmon yet. Salmon! I'm so fucking annoying. All right. Oh, you sat down perfectly. There you go, bud. Yummy. Salmon. Okay. Yeah, what are these called? They're wilderness trail treats. Wild bites. Salmon recipe. They're training treats, so I gave him like 10. So it feels like a big snack instead of just a little treat. Okay. I'm trying to fatten his ass up, let's be honest. What was I just on? Oh, handwriting. You know, I have a theory about handwriting. So yeah, I like mine, whatever. It's all good. I have a theory about handwriting, and that is that, okay. Should I describe mine again? Did I already do that? Okay, I have like my handwriting is the combination. It's a combination of the left-handed retard. Oh, I can't say that. The left-handed degenerate kid in your class who never did his homework, never tried hard, sucked at everything in school, wanted to drop out. Like, he was that disrespectful kid to the teachers. His fucking backpack was just full of papers all the time. It was always unzipped. He like held his pencil like he was like, you know how the Italians do this with your hand right now? You guys, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Take your hand, take your left or right hand, and do that Italian thing, like when they have the accent and they do like the hand motion and their fingers are sticking like towards the sky, like your wrist. Okay. Your fingers are pointed up. Now take your hand and flip it down. The kids with the fucked up handwriting held their pencil like that. And anyways, so my handwriting is a combination of that. And like they would have to get trained. I remember those kids had those stupid fucking pencil trainers to like teach them how to hold their pencil right, and they like didn't give a fuck. So they, like, I remember my teacher. I'm thinking their thing is right now. I'm thinking of a specific kid, and I know this sounds fucked up, but it's true. I remember my teacher. I think it was second grade when he started like, I don't know, learning how to write properly. This is so fun. I'm literally making fun of a kid who, honestly, he wasn't he wasn't born with a disability. He literally just didn't give a fuck about school. And he like purposely pissed the teachers off just because, which I respect that. Like he knew that. Well, I get it. So I get it now, but like, whatever. Live your life. Who gives a fuck? He was the one kid in class that was like this. But I remember in like second grade, he got one of those pencil trainers on his pencil from the teacher, and he just like fucking ripped it off and like didn't care anyways. So yeah, my handwriting, back to what I was saying, my handwriting is a combination of that. And then it's like the middle ground between that and then a girl who has perfect handwriting, and she writes in her own font. Yeah, so I'm in the middle. All right. So my theory about handwriting is that, like, this is one of my biggest jealousies in life. My first one, I just became that it was just blasted in my face on another goddamn TikTok of a bridal shower situation. I think my biggest jealousy now in my 20s, we're not talking about my handwriting. We're on a tangent. Just ride with me. All right. I'm starting to realize that one of my biggest jealousies is like women my age with a fuck ton of friends, and like people, like they can have like 14 bridesmaids and shit because they have that many friends and that many people in their circle. And I'm honestly super fucking jealous of that. And I'm trying to be easy on myself because a lot of my life choices have like put me in this isolated box. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really, like, as soon as I moved to San Diego, I could have joined every little group. I could have put myself out there, got on Bumble to meet friends, like girls. I could have tried hard. I could have like gone to workout classes consistently and like always saw the same people and then ended up being their friends, blah, blah, blah. I didn't fucking do that. Okay. And did I want to do that? Not really. In my experience, like, here's the thing. I've been working on my own shit. I've been grinding kind of on my own. I'm kind of doing my own thing right now. And I'm just like, look, I got my whole life to make friends. I know things get better after 30. My 20s have been kind of a weird, like, roller coaster lately. I feel like every couple of years things are dramatically different than the 2 years before. Anyways, so yeah, that's my current, well, one of the jealousies that I'm starting to have intensely, because I'm like, who the fuck am I going to invite to my, why do I give a fuck about, first of all, I'm not one of those girls who cares about my wedding that much, or like dreams about it, or cares about like I don't like think about my wedding at all. I don't even like, it's not even in my brain. Literally, I haven't even mentioned what or thought about it until this podcast, and like for the last, who the fuck knows, like a year or two. So I don't know why I'm so hung up on like having a bunch of girlfriends. I feel like I feel like that would make my life better, which it probably would. Someday. Okay, I keep saying that, and I know you guys are probably disappointed in me. All the daily listeners are probably like, Jacqueline, what the fuck? When are you gonna become the socialite of San Diego that you want to be? And to answer your question, I think when I keep putting like my brain in July. I'm like, I think July I'm gonna really just like go out and try hard at all that stuff, because I've been in like work mode. I've been in training I have a puppy. I'm a full-time puppy mom now. These are stupid excuses. I podcast 7 days a week. I do a lot of shit. I work fucking hard right now, and so I feel like that's a stupid excuse, right? But it's going to be my excuse as to why I'm not linking arms with 8 chicks every weekend, having our fucking mimosas on Sunday, wearing our goddamn, what are those? Okay, I have an opinion about those flat hats. I don't like them. I got to tell you my theory about handwriting. We're going to get to that, but I got an issue with these hats in Southern California. I like a cowboy hat. I like a rounded, like it flips up a little on the outside. It doesn't have to be a full-on cowboy hat, but your hat should have some like curl to it. Okay. All of these, I swear to God, like every time I'm going out, around the city, looking at people at the restaurants outside, or like by the beach and shit, everyone's got these big hats on. These girls, I feel like guys wear them too. And the bill, is that what it's called, is super flat, and it fucking pisses me off. I don't know why. It seems, it honestly puts me back into Pinterest. It looks Pinterest 2011 to me. I don't know why. I don't think it's fashionable. I think they look retarded. I can't say that. I think they look stupid. Wear a cowboy hat. Fucking wear a fedora. Be quirky like that. Like, I would prefer a fucking fedora over those stupid hats. What are they called? Why am I being judgmental? Flat, sun hat. What the fuck are they called? Women. Yeah, like wear a straw hat that's got like floppiness to it. Okay. As soon as, here we go. Is this Lulu's.com? Heading out west, bone suede fedora hat. Is that flat? Yeah, a little bit too. I gotta find it. Let me just go type hats on here. Let me read the technical term of what these are called. Hat. Ooh! Wide brim fedora hat. Now, it's that wide brim. Wide brim hat women. Google.com. I'm searching this shit. It's like they're everywhere in Southern California. They fucking piss me off. They just make you look aggressive. Like, I can't explain it. They look aggressive, and they just wear something with some curl to it. I don't know how, it's that flat bill that pisses me off. Wear something with some warp to it. Oh my God, I just found the one that everyone has. I think it has the word stiff in it. Yeah. boater hat with super stiff brim and flat crown. Is that what they're called? Boater hats? Is that the technical name? Guys, I'm sorry, I'm on a tangent. I got to tell you about my theory, my handwriting theory, but no. It's super, is it Spanish? Is it Spanish? Is that why? Because we're close to wait, Spanish hat. I'm learning as I'm going. You know what I mean? That's what I do here on the podcast. Spanish hat. Like, it looks like what a bullfighter would fucking wear. That's what they look like. You look like a bullfighter, bitch. That's what you look like. You don't look like Pinterest 2011. You look like a fucking bullfighter. That's what those hats are. You wear a bullfighter hat, and it's not, you look aggressive. You look like you're waiting for a bull to charge you. It's not hot. All right. That's my opinion. Now you know it. Let's go to my theory about wear a goddamn sombrero. Just, if you want to be that inclusive and if you want to appropriate culture that much, just wear a goddamn sombrero. All right. So my theory about handwriting, it's going to sound fucking stupid, but I feel like a good indication that we're living in a simulation, and I don't bring this up very often, is it's women's handwriting. And I feel like and I mean that because it's so perfect. Like, do you remember sitting in high school or college and you're watching a girl take notes and maybe you're watching her do it upside down and shit? It's such a mind fuck. It's like she's writing on Microsoft Word, but she's using her hand. It's like she's handwriting Microsoft Word. And so that's why I think this sounds so fucking corny and stupid, and like everyone is talking about the simulation is cliche as shit. But like, not only, so we got a glitch in the simulation. We got the goats on the side of cliffs that shouldn't be happening. There's the glitch in the simulation, and then the women's handwriting. It's too perfect. I don't understand. Like, how do you do that? How do girls write that good? Is it because they're slow and they write slow? Because their brains are slow? Smart girls write like shit. They write like that degenerate kid I described earlier. All right, let's do the next question. Jesus Christ. Do you still have your tonsils? Yeah. I don't even know what they're for, but I still have them. What are tonsils? I should research that. Who's the dumb bitch now? What are tonsils? Enter. Jamie. That's who I need. I'm hiring staff in 5 years, and I'm looking for my Jamie, the Jamie to my Joe. Your name has to be Jamie. All right. All right. They're filters. They do something. They help prevent infection. They catch germs. Okay. Why did I search that? Let's move on. When was the last time you cried? This is a quick question. I don't remember. I don't like bank in my brain when I cried last. Maybe like within the last month. Yeah, I feel like whenever I'm on the phone with my parents, and the last time I talked to my mom, it was like the best conversation ever, and we talked for 2 hours. Whenever I talk to my dad, it's like that, and I feel like there's always a point in the conversation where I get emo about my grandparents being older, and like, yeah, like I get sad about it, and then I find myself saying a lot to my parents now that this is my new line. I keep bringing up. I'm like, Mom or Dad, it's crazy how we all were under the same roof. Like, we were just doing that thing. We all lived together. We all were up in each other's business. And now we're like living completely separate lives. And then whenever we come back together, it's like we're all so different now. And we're all so grown up, and we're all so like, and I just like talk to them like that. I'm like, I never thought this would happen, or I never expected this to happen, or now it's like I blinked and all of a sudden, I'm like, I don't know. So I say that a lot to them, but sometimes I get sad about it. Yeah, whatever. So I think I cried probably within the last month, but I don't understand, like, my heart song. Wait, what's that Christian song we used to have to sing at fucking assemblies at school? Heart Hearts on fire with the love of Jesus. Hearts on fire with the love of Jesus. Hearts on fire for the love of God. Some bullshit like that. Well, whatever. If you're, okay. I don't want to get into religion right now, Jesus. I went to Catholic school. I'm a Catholic school girl. I've seen the Pope. I've been confirmed in the Catholic faith. I don't know. I still feel something. Like lately, whenever Justin Bieber posts something religious, or I see a religious TikTok or a religious post from DK Metcalf on his story every day, shout out DK Metcalf, my DMs are open. Whenever I see someone post something religious, I feel something. I still feel something, but I don't go to church every Sunday or like pray 24/7. Like I'm not super... I'm zoned out to it now. Like I feel like I was in the zone for so long and now I'm zoned out. But after 2020, I'm starting to creep back to my faith, bitch. Like that really knocked me into knocked some sense into me, and I thought, you know what, Jesus Christ is definitely coming back and I need to be on his good side before then. So I've been keeping the legs closed, okay? Hey mom, how'd you like that? I gotta, I'm an entertainer. I gotta say shit like that to keep people's ears open the whole time. There you go. I don't know. Fucking A. All right. Everything here. Oh, next question. Do you use sarcasm a lot? I mean, clearly, bitch. What was the question I was just doing about, the last time I cried? Then I got on a tangent about family, faith. I don't know. Let's do another question. Do you have kids? Okay, again, boring ass dry question, but here we go. No, of course I don't have kids, but I feel like I'm hesitant to call myself a mom, like a dog mom, because I don't know. I feel like Jimmy is really bringing out the best in me, because I think my purpose here on this planet, not to not even that, copy my mom, because this is all she ever says. She's like, my life purpose was to raise children and to love my children and to be there for my children. Like all she cares about in her life is us. And I got the best. Like my mom is the best, because like I could not have it better. Like that's why she wants to be alive. It's like for her kids. But it's starting to like occur to me with my puppy that holy fuck, like this is what I want to do. Like, I find myself, I don't know, like, cause I got a puppy. He was 8 weeks old. He's like a little baby. He's like a toddler now. Like I tend to him all the time, and I have to love him and nurture him and feed him and clean up his shit and talk to him nicely and train him and all this stuff. And I just feel like it comes so naturally to me, and I just love him so much. And I don't know. So what's the question? Do I have kids? No, but I feel like, I don't know. I noticed like on Instagram, like, I don't know why, but I just don't, I just like, all I want to do is post him every single day, all day long. Like I couldn't give a fuck about me anymore. I'm like, I don't know the last time I took a selfie. I don't know the last time I tried to like look hot and take a picture. I'm like, I just want to show you my dog. It's all about my kid now. And I know that's probably, I don't know. Is that sad? I'm like wasting my hot years on taking pictures of my puppy instead of me, but he's only a puppy for so long and he's starting to look like a mini dog. Like his structure he looks like a full grown man, but in a little baby's body. Like I can't explain it. His face got really mature over the last month. I think I answered that question. Do I have kids? No. Okay. Sorry. Jesus. Next question. If you were another person, would you be friends with you? Would I be friends with me? Why would you say no to this? Doesn't everyone think they'd be like, I feel like I'm like I'm a fun friend. I'm like a great friend. I'd be friends with me. Because I'm the type of friend, I feel like I keep it obnoxious. I keep it fucking entertaining. I keep it light. I don't even know. Like when I like my best friends from childhood, like when I think back to the times when I really had it good in the the friend department. Jesus. As we go on, we remember. Like, that is the song that gets me crying the most because it hits home. I'm like, yep, all the friends from the past are gone now. That made me so emo during graduation in 8th grade. Like, hearing that song, or even high school graduation, you're like, I've been with these people. I see them every day in the lunchroom. I've been to their houses. I've been friends with them for so long, and now we're all going to go off to college in different states and shit. It's weird. That's what's weird about life. When I really think about it, you go through these chapters where you're like brothers and sisters with these kids and these people around you, these, you know, in elementary school and in middle school and high school and then even college, and then boom, just like that. Well, I'll just say, yeah, through college, and then boom, you're out in the real world, and then you're in your own apartment. You fly to some new city to work there, and you don't know anyone. You have to like start over from scratch. And I'm not saying there's anything, I don't know how to explain it, but like imagine if you, I low-key want this. I don't give a fuck. I low-key wish, well, I guess this is exactly what it would be if I had a plethora of friends in my life. Y'all just, you know, let's have a moment of silence. How come, you know what? I'm not even down about it. I'm like, I got my whole life to make friends. But anyways, basically, what was I saying? Oh, I was saying that I wish that those kids I went to elementary school with, high school with, college, like, I wish I could just keep them within a 5-mile radius of me my entire life. Like, I wish I had like, yeah, okay, my high school class was 300. No, do we have 400? We had a huge class. 600? We had a huge class. Like, let's just say I had the same 500 people around me within like 5 miles my whole life. Like, I don't know why that just sounds really cool to me versus going to school with all these people, then like growing up, moving on, going off on your own, then like building your new group with like a few great people. Like, that's probably how it should be. But I'm just saying, like, I'd love to run into Denise from school, from like, you know, the girl I went to school with for like 10 years. When I'm at Vaughn's here in San Diego, like, you know what I mean? Like, it would be cool. It would be cool. I guess that's kind of what it feels like when you stay in your hometown. Maybe that's what yeah, that just hit me. That's what it would be like. Because whenever I go home, I see the same people for my whole life. Like, all my past teachers, friends, like workout instructors, coaches, teachers from high school, like everyone's still in the town, you know? So there's my answer. Okay, what was the question? Oh, would I be friends with me? Is that what the question was? Yeah. Okay. Let's just move on here. How are you guys doing? How's your Saturday going? Are you on a jet ski? Wearing a life jacket? That'd be fun. That's something I would like to do this summer or now. I see people a lot on Instagram stories doing that. I'm like, yep, that would be a good ass time. Here we go. Do you know a hoarder? Next question. Do I know a hoarder? No and yes. Like, I feel like I do know people that keep a lot of shit around. They never throw it away. It's like whenever I go to their house after like 30 years, I'm not even 30, every little like Kleenex box and like, I don't even know, like little tchotchke or what's like a thing people have in their living rooms, like stack of like papers and shit. It's all like newspapers or random books are always in the same spot every single year after year. It's like they never really declutter and like redo anything. It's just like piled on every single, you get it. Okay. So yeah, I know those kind of people, but I don't know like an actual hoarder. What is your favorite candle scent? I have a jasmine rose candle in front of me. I like those hot man candles where it smells like your boyfriend's cologne. Like, I like those. I like, I don't know, like sweeter scents. Like, you could, like anything vanilla-y or what's the one at Bath and Body Works I really like? That's so fucking fun. Why did I just think of like getting COVID and going to Bath and Body Works because you can't smell? Why the fuck did my brain just do that? Whatever. I like, yeah, like sweeter smells. Like, you know, grandma's apple pie candles. Like if it smells like that, or oh, I know a great one. Year round, I don't give a shit. It's a Christmas candle from Bath and Body Works called Twisted Peppermint. And it reminds me of my grandma's house because I feel like she always has that one. So, okay, next question. Are your grandparents still married? Yes, they are. On both sides, they stayed married. My grandpa I never met died, but he was still married to my grandma. He died like a couple years before I was born. Next question. Have you ever taken karate lessons? No. And I don't really have an interest. Like, I was finishing the Demi Lovato Rogan podcast, and she was talking about doing jiu-jitsu and shit. And I'm like, I don't know why. I was like, why do you, I'm like, girl to girl, like, why do girls want to like wrestle around and shit? Like, I don't get it. I don't envision girls grappling and like, I don't know why. I guess there's, like, I watch the female MMA fighter sometimes. I watch some of those fights and I'm like, okay, I get it. I like know some people in my life that would be good at it, but the only reason I'm saying this is I have like zero interest, or like there's nothing in my body that's like, yep, I want to do karate. That's why I was like, I couldn't believe she did that. I think it's because I don't picture her doing karate. You know what I mean? Okay. So next question. What language besides your native language would you like to be fluent in? French, 100%. I've actually been thinking lately about taking French, like doing one of those apps or what is it called? The Great Pyramid, the fucking Rosetta Stone. What the fuck is it called? Language. Is it Rosetta Stone? Language learning software. Yeah, I want to put a CD. I want to get one of those cardboard, you know, when you go to where the fuck, it'd be a section in Walmart, like where the DVDs were at. There'd be the games and the learning programs you could put on your computer, and there'd be a CD in a box. It was like cardboard. You open it. Do you know what I mean? Okay, anyways, so what's the one I'm thinking of called? Rosetta Stone. Yeah, okay, duh. All right, next question. I'd like to learn French. And lately that's the thing I've been thinking about. Practicing every day, or just like doing a little bit every day. Next question. Have you ever been to Olive Garden? See, these are just like, dude, these are interesting for fucking 7th graders, but not millennials. My demographic, so I have like mostly, I think it's upper 20s to mid 30s listening. I really want to break it. I really wish I could see who listens. I don't know. I just wish that was a thing. For fun, just for entertainment, just to see, you know, because you never know who's peeking in. And that's what freaks me out. Sometimes I'm like, wait, I don't know. I just feel shy about this sometimes. I get like I sound so, whenever I talk about the podcast, I seem confident, right? I'm like, yeah, I'm doing this thing, blah, blah, but I'm also really shy about it at the same time. I don't know. Okay. Is your father bald? No, he's not. Okay. If you have a nickname, what is it? Yeah, I definitely have a nickname with my family. There's like 3 people that call me outside of my family that call me Jack. Jack. Like when I say that, I just hear my sister's name. That's what she calls me. Jack. I was Jackie. This is what's wild. I was Jackie for 8 years. Yeah, that's so, oh my God, it's weird to think about my life right now. I'm like, okay, I'm like getting up there, but it's weird to like go, oh, for 8 years I was Jackie, and that started in high school. So that means I had like fucking like 14 years before that of life, and then I was Jackie for 8 years, and then I haven't been Jackie for the last 5 years. Okay, do the math. So anyways, It's wild how, yeah, I was Jackie all through high school and college, and then now I'm Jacqueline, but my nickname is Jack. Okay. Next question. Would you rather live in a this is the word. Why is this the word? A rural area or in the suburbs? Rural. That's Worcestershire. Rural. I hate that fucking word. Would I rather live in the country or the city? I think that's the question. You know what I mean? Like right now I'm in the city. I'm doing the city life thing. And I feel like this is great for me now because of like, you know, just like getting my life started. I'm not planting roots yet. And I feel like it's a great place to network and meet a lot of people. And it's densely populated. And there's a lot of action and shit happening. So that's why I like the city. San Diego is perfect because you have that smaller beachy town vibe if you drive up a little north. And then you got the city where shit's happening. So it's great. And then, you know, the beach makes it feel small town. Like that's what I love about North County. It's like, it just feels small town up there. But what was the question? Would I rather live so I grew up out in the country where it was just farmland and long ass roads and shit. And I feel like if I had to pick between that or the city, I'd live there. I'd live out in the country 100%. I don't hate the city though. Like it's got its pros, but I'd like to live somewhere where I have property, but I'm not too out in the middle of nowhere, if that makes sense. I still have access to the interstate and I can get to Costco and within an hour. Like I don't understand whenever I'm out on a road trip and I'm in the middle of fucking Idaho or some shit and I'm like, wait a minute, what happens if these people want to go to get some groceries? Like they have to drive fucking 2 hours because the only thing close to them is a little corner gas station fucking 50 miles away. You know what I mean? I'm like, how do these, like, you probably just stock up. I mean, I'm sure, or like, does Amazon deliver? You know what I mean? I'm like, what the fuck? Just a different lifestyle. I would hate it. Maybe they probably do a lot of canning. Yeah. Next question. Can you whistle? Do the whistle song. Yeah, I can whistle. What was the question? Oh, I think I picked country over city. Yeah. Whistle. Yeah, I can. Do you eat breakfast every morning? Sometimes I don't. I feel like I naturally intermittent fast or whatever that's called. Like I don't get hungry until like the earliest I really get hungry is like 10:30. And I wake up at 6. So I feel like that's kind of a long time after I wake up. And then, but I don't, like if I feel like at noon is when I have my breakfast. I don't really have it that early. But some days I wake up and eat, so it just kind of depends. Where do you buy your jeans? Okay, next question. I know this Q&A is fucking dry, but let's just keep going. There's literally 50 questions. I'm going to do like 3 more. Because I've told some stories, I've ranted, I've rambled, I've gone on tangents. I feel like that's some nice filler versus just busting through 50 questions, you know? Because these are like, they're like, where do I buy my jeans? The last time I bought a pair of jeans brand new, so actually I didn't buy them. The last 2 times I didn't buy them. One was an ex-boyfriend who bought me a pair of jeans, and then the other one was my mom. We were in Nordstrom in Seattle, and I conned her into buying me some Levi's because they were all of a sudden in fashion. And I saw a Levi rack, and I thought, I need these Levi's. I feel like that was my first Christmas after moving to San Diego. I think it was. And then I was like, oh, I want to have these jeans in California. I want to like get these for Christmas. And then I didn't even know why I didn't buy them myself. Like that seems like that's not like me. Maybe that was before. Maybe I was in college. I just remember I called my mom into buying me the Levi's, and I got them at Nordstrom. But other than that, my jeans are thrifted 99% of the time. Like there's nothing worse than a brand new pair of jeans. They suck. Like they need to be worn. They need to be like someone else needs to break them in for them to be good. And I just like anytime I'm at a thrift store, I'm like, immediately at the jean rack, because you always have to look, you always have to try them on. You feel like, I feel the material. Like, I know what I'm looking for because I feel the material, and then based on the feel, then I look at it, and then I can just like see the pockets and see how the waist and the like the, you always check the bottom too, like if they're like more flared or boot cut or skinny. And anyways, it's like a whole science buying jeans. But yeah, I fucking love thrift stores or whatever. I don't like brand new jeans. But apparently skinny jeans are out, and it's so fucking stupid how like the internet will make me, it'll change how I see things, because now when I'm in public and I see girls in skinny jeans, I'm like, oh, we can't do that. Like, it's starting to look bad. Not bad, it's starting to look like it like makes you immediately look older now, like you're a fucking 40-year-old, and then it also looks kind of it's like out of fashion or whatever. What's out? It looks like old, like you're, that's like so 2019, you know what I mean? I don't know. Now everyone's wearing mom jeans and shit. I like a good mid-ground. Like, I need something kind of fitted, and like it's got to shape your ass perfectly no matter what. But like the leg, I don't like it to be super skinny, like more of like a straight leg situation, but definitely not like a big ass fupa fucking mom jean with bagginess to it. Like, it's not for me. Next question, what medical conditions do you have? I've been diagnosed with depression. Well, that was last year. I'm just kidding. I really feel like I don't have it. It's like I need to just get off the meds. I don't even need them. I've been so happy. Well, it's probably because of the medication, but like I'm a changed woman. Like, all the shit I dealt with in 2020, I pretty much have gotten over, and I've corrected, and I've learned, and I've like moved on from those dark, depressive times. But I feel like that's my only what was the question? What are your medical condition? What medical conditions do you have? Yeah, I don't really have any. I guess that was like the first time I had to really get help for anything. I have, do I have? I don't have, oh my God. I've been thinking lately about my skin, and I'm like, wait a minute. I've been convinced because of social media that all adults have bad acne, and that everyone needs to get Curology, and everyone's like on an acne journey, and they get on fucking Accutane, and they do a fruitarian diet for 2 weeks to like reset their whatever and like clear up their skin. And I'm like, wait a minute, no. Some people just have clear skin. And I think I'm like, I started thinking about this recently. I'm like, I think I'm out of the woods. Knock on wood. I feel like I don't have acne. Like, I was thinking about, like, I don't know why I was like, my mom didn't, like, you're an adult, you don't have like a bunch of pimples and shit. I don't think am I going through menopause? Am I losing estrogen? Wait, what does this mean? I don't know. I take care of my skin. That's probably why Jacqueline gave herself some credit. Like, if I didn't, maybe I'd get zits. But lately I've been like, wait a minute. I think I'm like getting mature skin now. Or I don't have my like high school face anymore where I get acne. So medical conditions. I used to have a gap in my tooth. Why do I feel like I can't come up with anything serious? I have a cyst on my head. I have to get removed. That's not like a medical condition. That's just like a thing. I don't know. All right, next question. What flavor of tea do you enjoy? Who the hell wrote these? Like, where are these from? This is like just like a stupid old, it's like an old YouTube quiz. So like here's what's crazy. Q&As on the internet used to be so interesting and entertaining. People would talk about what tea they liked and shit, and it would sound so exciting, so interesting, because it wasn't done before that time. And so now everyone does these Q&As. Everyone fucking goes on their podcast, answers questions, and takes Instagram questions, and people go on their Instagram story and answer questions. There's still YouTube questions and shit. Everyone's doing Q&A all the time. And it's like, it's not fun. It's not like, it's not groundbreaking. It's not interesting. I'm trying to make it interesting, but I don't know. What was the question? What fucking tea do I like? Y'all know I don't like matcha. So that's out of the it's off the table. I mean, here's the thing. I had a tea phase when I had my British phase. That's back when I dated British guys and I fucking didn't move to London. I fucking studied abroad in London, okay? I drink tea like they drink tea. So I would do Yorkshire tea, the brand Yorkshire tea, and I would do, it's just like black tea, 2 steep bags of that. I liked it strong, so I did 2 bags, and then 2%. I do like actual milk. I didn't do the almond milk or anything. I fucking got like the whole milk or whatever, like the real shit. And then I would do 2 sugars, and I would use stevia because I knew better, but I still put sugar in it. And that's how I took my tea. So I sometimes and then I dip a, what's it called, a biscuit into it. Have like biscuits and tea after dinner. Like, what the fuck? Like, I remember when I was at my ex's parents' house for it was like Christmas time. I stayed there like Christmas through like New Year's or some shit. It was like the most, what's that movie? It literally felt like the movie The Holiday. Because I went there during the best time to go to England, which is Christmas time. Like, it's just magical there. It feels like you're in a fucking movie. So I remember being at his parents' house though. Like, I was staying there, and then like after dinner, everyone would be like, they'd all like make tea. Everyone would, like, someone would make the tea for everyone else, ask how many sugars they wanted, 2 sugars, 1 sugar, and then they get out their little like Tim Tams and shit, and then everyone like sit around and drink tea after dinner. It was kind of cool. Like, I feel like that's the same as getting an espresso here. Like, after dinner, whenever I got out to dinner with my family, we always get like an espresso shot. So whatever. So yeah, I like black tea like that. I like it like souped up with all the shit in it. But I don't know, I like peppermint tea sometimes. What other tea do I like? I don't really drink tea. I drink coffee. All right, next question. I'm just like trying to pick here from the 50. What did you dress up as on Halloween when you were 8? Let's all pretend it's 2007 and you guys are like, oh my God, I can't wait to hear what Jacqueline's going to say. Because I've never heard a Q&A before, and it's so entertaining. And I just love learning about people on the internet, because it's just like, we're all the same. I can relate to someone on the internet. How fun is that? That's probably, like, that's honestly what caught on. All these YouTubers, all of these Tumblr people and shit made relatable content that everyone else was like, oh, there's people out there like me. And then they follow them, and then they get their videos would go viral, and they became celebrities eventually. They, like, YouTubers and celebrities are like the same now. All because of that raw, unfiltered, relatable content. It works. What was the question? Like, lost my spot. What did I wear on Halloween when I was 8? I feel like I had a phase of every year for like 6 years being a witch. Or was I a witch? What was I? Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz. A witch. Yeah, as I got, like, when I was 8 though, maybe I was a pirate. I think I was a pirate. Or was I a witch? Yeah, I siphoned, or I oscillated a transition between Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz. Oh, Glenda. I was Glenda all the time too. Or a witch or a pirate. I feel like I was a pirate. Yeah, okay. Let's do one more. Jesus. What male celebrity... Oh, I want to answer this next one. How old do you think when you'll get married? How old do I realistically... Okay, right now, I'm 26. Realistically, so I think I'll be married the latest. Fuck, this is so weird to think about, because I don't think about it. And I don't have expectations. Like, I don't I just assume it's going to happen before, like, the latest I could imagine getting married would be 35. I can't imagine being like 39 and getting married for the first time. You know what I mean? Like, I just see it happening in the next 10 years. So before 35. But I don't know. I think my parents were already married at this age. Yeah, and they had 3 kids right away. Next question. I'm going to end it with this question because I fucking love Justin Bieber and he's performing tonight at the fight, and I'm excited about that anyways. But what female celebrity... Oh no, what male celebrity do you wish was your brother? And I'd pick Justin Bieber because he's I don't know, I feel like he's just so wholesome now, and like he's really, I feel like he's a great role model for kids, and he's really won me over in the last few years. And the reason I said that is my answer is because I swear to God, him and my brother are the same person in 2 different bodies. Like, it's such a mindfuck. Like, it's like they're, like, the energy Justin Bieber puts off, my brother puts off. Some, like, if that makes sense. And it's cool. So, shout out Rob. I'm trying to convince him to go home for Memorial Day weekend so he can meet Jimmy. Because I think I'm gonna fly Jimmy home and see the family that weekend. So, yep, there we go. There's Q&A number 27. I got some Saturday chores to finish. I gotta walk Jimmy still and watch the fight alone on my couch. Like, who buys a fucking $50 YouTuber UFC fight? Excuse me, it's not even it's a fucking boxing fight. Boxing match. Sorry, I'm not a nerd about it. I paid for it, and I was like, I think I got it on, what's it called? It's called Fight, F-I-T-E. Yeah, I'm like, who buys a $50 fight and lays on their couch on a Saturday night and watches it alone? And I'm like, I got sparkling water in the fridge. I don't have any, like, fancy, I'm not, like, drinking a beer watching it or wine. Nope. I'm not snacking on anything good. I got some zucchinis in the fridge. I'm, like, low on groceries again. It's like, I swear to God, I grocery shop once a week at this point. I bust through my veggies, though. I really do. Yeah, but, like, that's my plan. So thanks for hanging out. I got to get to that. It's important for me to, I like to get everything. I hate when it's the end of the day, especially Saturday, and I'm just like, and I'm not even supposed to do shit today. This is my day. I'm supposed to chill and scroll on social media all day. Because all week long I'm working, right? And I'm like, Saturday's the day where I just lay horizontal, over caffeinate, and fucking zone out. And today I feel like I got a podcast, I got to do chores, I got to fucking run around and do shit. And then, I don't know. I guess tonight I'll finally chill. All right. Hit that subscribe button. I'm here 7 days a week. And head over to patreon.com/TJMS if you want to support the show. And with that, you'll get access to my exclusive content. You'll get access to all the other shit I post on the internet besides the podcast and my Instagram pictures. Behind the scenes footage of podcasting, all that fun stuff. You get a shout out every Friday. Did I already say that? And you get a phone call from me. So check it out. Patreon.com/TJMS. All right, that's it. Have a great weekend. And I hope you're happy. I hope you're fulfilled. And I hope you love yourself, okay? I mean it. Have a great day. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.